you guys. Hey everybody, welcome. Tonight I wanted to hop on really quick and give you guys a few tips on how to pick out songs by ear. I had someone message me again yesterday and they were asking for tips, and I'd be curious to know in the comments below how many of you are already play by ear, you're comfortable playing by ear, or can you let me know if you would like to learn to play by ear? So I'm going to dive right in. Tonight I'm going to be playing a simple song. Thumbs up if you can hear okay. Okay. Now that was the chorus. And if you want to learn to play by ear, the first thing that I would encourage you to do is learn to play without chord charts. Okay? I have my notes for this class right here, but I do not have a chord chart sitting in front of me. So if for those of you who saw my iPad, that's what it is. Learn to play a song without your chord chart because it's going to free up your mental space. Like half the battle of learning to play by ear is being afraid of playing without a chord chart, right? You guys agree with that? Hand raise in the comments if anybody agrees with that. That's what it was for me. So if you can just learn to play songs you already know without a chord chart, that is going to make it all the better. Somebody post a song in the comments below, and I'm going to see if I can play it for you. Hey, Keybosh 13, I do not play Bach. I don't play classical, believe it or not. I just play by ear, church style music by ear. Okay, let's see. A song I can play by ear really quick would be, or from memory would be, what about, because of who you are, I give you glory. See my hands really well. How's that? Is that better? Because of who you are, I give you glory. Because of who you are, I'm in F, I give you praise. Which means I'm very comfortable playing them without a chord chart. So once you get that down, the second thing I would encourage you to do is to start with your basic 1, 4, and 5 of the song and try to train your ear to hear those, okay? So, for example, if you... you wrote You Are. I'm not sure if you're thinking of the song You Are, but I'm going to do the song You Are for you. So, You Are by Clint Brown. The love of my life. You are the hope that I cling to. You mean more than this world to me. So what I would do, just sit down and pick out the 1, 4, and 5 of that. And start paying attention to how chords move and the numbers when you're playing, even when you have a chord chart. And when you're playing songs you already know. So the 1, you are the love of my life, you are the hope that I cling to. 4, so much for sharing this live. To worship you I live, 4. To worship you I live, 5. To worship you. Okay, guys, pop some song ideas below. Let's see if you were gonna do blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your name, blessed be the name of the Lord. You're going from 1, right? Your 1 chord to your, somebody tell me what that is. Any guesses before I tell you? Name of the Lord. That is a 5. Blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your name. 4. Okay. So start picking those out and listening for the 1, 4, and 5 chord. 10,000 Reasons. We'll do that in E flat. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. So 4, 1. Oh my soul. 4. Worship His 1, 5. Sing like never before. 1, 4, 5. 4, 5. Okay. Melanie said, can't nobody 1, da, 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 4, 1, da, 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 da. Okay, and then as you get familiar with the 1, 4, and 5 chords, those are your bass chords. If you can hear those, okay, because you'll notice in some of those songs I was playing more than just the 1, 4, and 5. But if you can hear those and train your ear to hear those, then you will start being able to branch out into more chords like 6 minors and 2 minors and 3 minors and all of that. And you'll be able to play songs that have them in there. A lot of your newer songs are really built on your 1, 4, 5, and 6 minor. There are a lot of songs that have that chord progression in there, those chords in there. Hey, Kitty. Okay, so when I'm picking out a song to do in church and there's no chord chart available and I'm listening to the track, I will always listen for the bass, okay? Because your bass, this is a pro tip, your bass player is going to be playing the name of the chord. So for example, if you're playing a C sharp 5, 11, 13, whatever, right, this big long chord, if that's what keys are playing, your bass player is just going to be playing a C, 1 note, right? He's going to be holding down that C, or she's going to be holding down that C. So once you can determine what the bass note is, when you're picking out songs by ear, then you know the bass of the chord, right? So when you are listening to songs, listen on a stereo system that has a good bass. Put a good pair of headphones in. Turn it up where you can hear the bass good. Turn the bass setting up if you have that available, because it's really going to make a difference. And then the last tip I have for you, okay, this is story time with Melody. I got this piano when I was 14 or younger. So that's when my dad bought me this keyboard. That's how long I've had it. And I drove an hour and a half to a piano lesson in Houston, and it was an hour and a half one way, and I learned, oh, how I love Jesus. This is exactly how I learned it. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh. Because he first Now, I was a young teenager. I had more time at that point. And so I practiced. I practiced a lot. So to my last point for this is it does take practice. You can't circumvent practice. You don't get better at the piano. I know I'm preaching right now. You don't get better at the piano or really anything in life without spending time doing it, right? So if you try to sit down and pick out a song by ear one time and you can't get it, that's not enough. It's going to take a lot more than that to really develop this skill, because you're developing a kind of a muscle. You're training your ear to hear chords, right? So don't just do it one time and get discouraged. Don't do it 3 times and get discouraged. Like, maybe try it 30 days. Like, try once a day if you have the time, or try it 30 times. And then at that point, if you can't get it, seek help. But don't get, like I said, don't get discouraged if on the first time that you can't get it, because it will take practice. Okay? I hope these tips helped you guys. Thank you guys for joining today. Most of all, thank you for sharing this video. That really helps get the word out to people who want to learn to play. I meet a lot of women who are discouraged about playing. I know what that feels like, and so I'm here to encourage you guys and to encourage anybody that you know to learn to play. If nobody's told you today, guys, know that I believe in you. I believe in you. You have exactly what it takes to be an incredible musician. That's why you showed up here tonight. And I hope you guys have a great evening. I'll talk to you all later. Bye, everybody.